What is happening, guys? Welcome to the video. I just finished up my workout today and we are 12 days out from my first powerlifting meet. Super excited, but my body is feeling a little beat up. Today's workout was just bench, squat, and deadlifts. Really heavy deadlifts, which you'll see a little bit later. Some decent volume on squats, which I actually had to cut back on. Again, I'll talk about that a little bit later. And then some bench. My knees have been bugging me a little bit this last week or so, and today was no different. I actually just bought it's like some joint support stuff from Blue Star Nutraceuticals, a supplement company, and apparently it takes a little while for that to kick in, so I'm hoping by next weekend when I compete that my knees aren't feeling too bad. But today they were a little tender, and then as I said, this past week they were a little angry with me, so we had to dial things back a little bit today, but we got the big stuff in. So I am going to be heading home here in a second. I just got to run a few errands, and then I'll see you guys back at home with post-workout meal and some workout footage and kind of discussing how things are going, how my knees are feeling, and why they're all beat up and all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, post-workout meal, as you saw, we've got some Cheerios, and then this, the quote-unquote ultimate dessert, Hershey's Chip-Its. This thing's from Pizza Hut. My girlfriend and I got a little cheat meal the other night, and this is leftover. As you can see, there's not much left. So I'm gonna eat this, and it's post-workout, so a little bit of sugar is not gonna hurt. And then, of course, I've got the Cheerios here. There's about 60 grams of Cheerios, and then 1 scoop of Blue Star whey protein. So I'm gonna set you guys down somewhere in just a second. Okay, let's go over, first off, if you hear squeaking in the background, it's because of this monster. I haven't shown you guys him yet. We'll do like a cool video on him in a little bit. So let's get back to our conversation. Make sure you're steady. Okay, so today's workout. I'll put some footage on screen right now of today's workout, guys. We started off with, I had 3 to 5 sets of 2 at 450 pounds on the deadlift. So that is 90% of my 1 rep max based on a 500 pound 1 rep max. Now, as you guys probably know, in my last competition, well, like the little unsanctioned one I did in February, I actually pulled 505 pounds. But this was based off of me starting 12 weeks ago at a 500 pound deadlift, and I'm hoping come next weekend we pull around 520 or 530. Today's deadlifts, they felt good, just like heavy, but that's to be expected. It's 90% of my max, so it's gonna be heavy. Now, I threw the belt on since kind of my general rule of thumb. I think I heard Joe DeFranco. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. He's amazing. He's so smart. He said, if I recall correctly, that he only has his athletes put a belt on when it comes to lifting 90% or more of the 1 rep max. So leading up to this, I hadn't deadlifted with the belt. Last week we pulled 435, and that was without a belt. So since it was heavy today, 90%, I opted to go with the belt, and it felt good. Like there was more in the tank, like they didn't feel crazy, but since I could choose between 3 to 5 sets, I just went on the low end of the 3 sets, because even though the weight moved good, like my body still didn't feel 100%, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, my knees were a little buggy, so I opted to just do the 3 sets and call it, that's it for deadlifts. Following the deadlifts, I had 5 sets of 7 on squats at 290 pounds, and right from the get-go, they did not feel good. As you're seeing here, I warmed up with just a plate and then 225, and they just didn't feel good. My knees were popping and cracking, and the bar just didn't feel like I was getting in the groove at all. So my first set, it was very, from my perspective, sloppy. It did not feel good at all. And then the subsequent 2 sets that followed, they got a little bit better, but on that 3rd set, I was like, you know what, if I do another 2 more and grind out that 5th set, things might not go great, and my knees might be more sore than they probably could handle. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do 3 sets, get through that, and then call it there. So instead of doing the 5 sets that was on the plan, I just went 3, and I'm glad I did it. And that's something, guys, that you gotta auto-regulate, and if you're not feeling it, like there's a difference between like wimping out and like being smart about it. So this was one of those times where I was like, you know what, this is probably not a good idea to push any more than I already am. So I said, okay, 3 sets is enough. After that, we went to bench, which was 3 sets of 5. Bench felt good. Bench always feels pretty good. Actually, a few weeks ago, My shoulder was bugging me a little bit, but that just went away. I don't know what that was, but whatever it was is gone now. So bench felt good, 3 sets of 5 at 215 pounds. Tomorrow is going to be interesting. I got a hold of one of my clients and checked in to see if he was around because I'm going to need him to spot me. Last week I did 270 for doubles. I think it was 6 sets of 2, and on the last like 2 sets it was a fight, and I was actually at the gym alone, which probably wasn't a good idea. So I said, okay, can you come spot me next week? So tomorrow we've got 280 pounds on tap for bench. So I'm excited to see how that moves, and those are for doubles again for that 3 to 5 sets like I did with deadlifts today. And then Wednesday we'll rest, and then Thursday is the plan to squat again. So hopefully, actually I squat tomorrow too for 5s. So hopefully things are moving a little bit better. I think honestly I just didn't warm up enough today. I was kind of in one of those moods where I just wanted to get the work done and get out, and I probably didn't warm up as much as I should have. So I'm hoping tomorrow, if I take my time and warm up a little bit better, especially on Thursday when I squat again, that things move a little bit better. But I'm excited going into the meet, guys. I'm super pumped. As I said in the beginning of the video, it is 12 days out today. Today is Monday the 12th. Funny, 12 days out, 12th day. So hopefully things are moving good by then. From what I see in the plan, I think I actually screwed up the plan, guys. It is the Kaizen training program, and like this is week 11 for me, but I think this should be technically week 12 because there's like week 11, 12 in my book, and then it says week 13, and then it says the meet. So I think I screwed up, so I got to look at that and kind of adjust things a little bit. I'll probably do the plan this week and then just skip that 12th week and just go right to the 13th week, which I believe means next week I would train on Monday and then rest the entire week, and then I go up on Friday morning to weigh in. So Friday's going to be an early morning, and then compete on Saturday. So that'll be kind of how next week goes, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So I'm going to get this in me, this delicious chocolate stuff and this fantastic Cheerios, and then some work and back to work later. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the video on that little monster. Where is he? He's over there somewhere. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna do like an edit or something about him and introduce him to everybody if you don't know him. So that'll be coming down the pipeline. So thanks again, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.